Hey crypto traders, checking in on Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency space. We have a bit of consolidation underway currently. The name of the game is correlations, as it has been for a long time now. And we'll look at a couple charts where they are doing the exact same thing as Bitcoin and how we can potentially use that for some clues. Stay tuned. So first things first, we got a competition going over on Twitter for the Trader Pro alert system for a free month. There will be 3 winners. Make sure and read the directions, follow Trader Pro on Twitter, and then open the tweet linked below and retweet it. So you click this one and retweet it. Right now there's 40 entrants. 3 people are going to win, which means those are pretty good odds. So going to have that open until the 17th. I will post a link to this tweet in the comments of this YouTube video. So checking in on the dollar, we know the dollar is still in a daily downtrend and the bulls want to see that continue as long as possible. Anything under 94.03 is just a daily lower high. We may be setting a daily lower high right now, but we would need more follow through from the bears tomorrow to lose the 4-hour uptrend. Right now, we are just looking for a 4-hour higher low to form, and bulls in assets like crypto are hoping that we see a 4-hour lower high and lower low as the result of this drop this morning. So we got Bitcoin daily inside bar yesterday. We started the morning with a test of the high of yesterday. We rejected by $5 on Coinbase, and then we dumped back to the low of yesterday. So a very clear rejection from resistance, daily consolidation underway, tons of space for a daily higher low to form, and the daily 12-period exponential support is going to be coming into play over the next few days. So with this chart, let's just do a little bit of comparison. SPY, daily time frame. Over the last 6-7 days, we've got 4 days of bullish action, an inside bar, and then today the inside bar broke bullish. More days of bullish action because of the weekend included, inside bar, and then a bear break. Look at CGC. I've been drawing comparisons to the marijuana sector and the cryptocurrency space for years at this point due to the massive hype nature of the run-up to all-time highs, the massive cold, long, bear winter for even longer in the MJ space than cryptocurrency, but both giving back 80% plus. And CGC on the daily time frame is the exact same as Bitcoin. Big bull move over the last 4 days, inside bar, and on the verge of breaking it bearish, but we have not broken it bearish just yet. The CGC move over the last few days was much bigger. And we're talking 40% plus. Why was it much bigger? Look at the spot of where we are coming from. It's much weaker. There's a lot more shorts to be squeezed on that move. And that move was on news relative to the vice president debate and mentioning decriminalization of marijuana and then getting headlines thanks to the media machine. But more of a short squeeze. Another thing I want to point out, CGC on the 5-minute time frame rejected from the high of yesterday by 5 pennies right away. Instant rejection and hard drop. Bitcoin, that happened at 9:35. Bitcoin rejected from the high of yesterday, puttered sideways, and then saw a hard drop. That rejection happened 15 minutes later, right from the high of the day. And you might look at that and say, well, it's just everybody following SPY. But if you look at SPY on the 5-minute time frame, we didn't set the high of the day until 10 minutes after Bitcoin had already topped out. So double top on CGC, 10 or 15 minutes later, double top on Bitcoin, and then 10 minutes later, SPY hits its high of the day and pulls back notably. So my point is, if you are actively trading, again, there's just always clues and always correlations that we can be clued into. And in my opinion, we are seeing crypto and the marijuana sector as a unit, as the higher risk sectors available in markets. So when I see them go up in unison, I say the market is risk on, meaning it is confident in the bulls and confident taking on a bit more risk on these higher risk assets. So Bitcoin, what the bulls want to see from here, We have a big upper wick with that big hard drop, the hourly time frame, just looking for a lower high once we start to get a bounce going. So if we're going to be looking at the potential of a daily bull flag, we're going to have to see the hourly trend regained by the bulls. Now, we're going to have to bounce significantly enough to then be looking for a higher low and a higher high. And if that takes place over the next 6 to 10 hours, then we will call it a potential daily bull flag. If we lose the daily 12-period exponential support during this daily consolidation, for me, that is a red flag. And I would probably exit my position, my swing trade position from 10,700 if that were to take place. So watching day by day, and of course we want to see the S&P 500 set a daily higher low as well. Could S&P 500 be a cup and handle on the daily? It's possible. Same thing, we need this higher low to be set. The sooner the better for the potential of the daily bull flag. And of course, a new all-time high in the stock market would only help Bitcoin bulls have confidence. Bitcoin dominance chart has not done anything for 7 days. So it's giving us no information. So I'm ignoring the Bitcoin dominance chart, and if I want more information, I'm looking at Bitcoin pairings on individual names because there's much more clear information on those names. ETH/USD, inside bar bear break, rejecting from resistance, just like Bitcoin, and now trying to form a higher low, trying to hold 365.77, and trying to keep the daily 12-period exponential support. We did not break 394.55. We did, but it's a double top. We broke it by less than $1. Where else did we see a double top? ETH/BTC. If we do not break 3386, Bitcoin dominance stays more significant than ETH. Look at the 2-day time frame, nice and clear. Low, high, higher low of 3157, and now a rejection from resistance. How this tightening 2-day range breaks is going to be important for the ETH bulls in the short term. Just like how ETH breaks its tightening daily range, the US dollar version is going to be important as well. A lot more space to work with above support on the US dollar pairing. Blink USD, bull break on the daily time frame, not a whole lot of follow through, which means zoom out and be cautious of a weekly bear flag. Could this be a weekly bear flag? Yes, absolutely. I do not think it is a weekly bear flag. In order for it to be a weekly bear flag, we would have to see pretty much the cryptocurrency space as a whole dump. If we get a bearish dump in the broader market due to the election and a dollar spike, it's possible. That election is in 3 weeks, and it's definitely something to pay attention to. If we're going to negate that weekly bull flag, we just need to keep this daily uptrend going. Set a higher low, ideally above 10.05, see a bull break of 11.82 to continue that uptrend, and keep the exponential levels as support, ideally. XMR USDT, getting a little bit unclear. The 4-hour time frame has clear resistances, 135.50, 133.80. So I can say anything under 133.80 is just a 4-hour lower high, and 123.48 is clearly our short-term support level. If that level were to break, the daily consolidation would be more significantly clear, and we would then be looking to the daily 12-period exponential for a likely test. BNB USDT, bull break of the tightening daily range, inside bar right now. Daily consolidation has not started yet, so holding on a little bit stronger than some other altcoin names. You can see 3018 is a key short-term level because there's a lack of support below 3018. You'll notice that I have not been covering LTC and XRP recently, and I am not going to cover them unless their Bitcoin pairing charts start to change long-term trends. Why? Because the only bull moves they're going to see are completely comparable to everybody else, and in most instances, they're weaker. So if there are people that are playing those names bearish and want continued coverage, that's one thing. But as far as people looking for bulls, I guess we'll bring it up just as the example. XRP BTC is just a very strong downtrend. Monthly lower high is set. We would have to hold 1904 and break 2814 for a longer term momentum shift. It's possible to happen, but there's absolutely no sign of it right now. If we start to form a monthly high or low, I will pay more attention. LTC, BTC, same story. It already confirmed its monthly bear flag. And when the bears are in control of the monthly, weekly, daily, 4-hour downtrend, it's not good to be looking the other way, generally speaking. So that's where we stand in the cryptocurrency space as a whole. Next couple days, can we keep healthy consolidation in the broader stock market as well as the cryptocurrency space? Can we see the dollar give us a clear daily lower high and fade back down, ideally breaking $93 support? Those are two questions we're going to be looking to. Stay protective, and we'll check back in once we set daily higher lows. Do good things and have a good rest of your day. So I played catch with a friend the other day, and it brought back a ton of nostalgia of thousands of hours of catch growing up. And then I thought, a different mindset. I looked at my house in a way that I've never looked at it before, in terms of, if I'm 12 years old and I've got a ball, how am I using this house? I used to throw the ball off the roof, off the side of the house, all different ways. And I saw this big, beautiful brick, and it's now the perfect workout routine. Kale, lettuce, some kind of Chinese spinach, cabbage, radish, onions.